Hi, my name is Penelope. Everyone calls me Penny. I was born with very pretty red hair, just like my grandma. Everyone gushed about it and how lucky my parents were. Growing up, I became really popular in our small community, but not just for my hair. I always helped people in whatever ways I could. My life was perfect until I turned 10. Mom cut my hair one evening. I woke up the next morning to find out that my hair had grown really long, like too long, that it ran over my knees. Ah! Mom, Dad, come look! They rushed into my room and were shocked seeing me holding my long hair.
What kind of prank are you up to, Penny? How did your hair grow so long?
It's not a prank, Mom. I woke up this way.
Oh, honey, don't worry. We'll go see the doctor.
No, not yet. I'll cut her hair again. Then we can be sure if it's true or not.
I really couldn't blame Mom. I was so used to pulling pranks on her that she no longer believed me this time. She cut my hair again, and just like the earlier time, it grew back the very next day. A month went by, and Mom finally decided something's not right. She took me to an expert doctor who said I had a condition of rapid hair growth. The only advice was to cut my hair every 2 months. Mom agreed and did exactly that. But those 2 months were enough for people to judge me and label me a freak. But I did not care. Years passed. One evening, Mom returned home with a crazed look in her eyes.
We're going to be famous. Let me rephrase that. You are going to be famous, Penny. All I have to do is stop cutting your hair. Then you'll make it to the world's Guinness Book of Records.
As if Penny isn't enough trouble already. This is madness. You have completely lost it.
Mom and Dad had some big fights the next couple days, and at the end of it, Dad decided to leave the house.
I'm taking Penny with me. When you return back to your senses, we'll be happy to take you back.
That was actually fair, but seeing Mom break down didn't sit well with me. But Dad, I want Mommy too. Who will take care of her when we are not here?
That's my baby girl. We're going to do just fine without your father. When we get popular, he'll be back.
Before I could decide, Dad left, promising to visit me often. But then, the situation with Mom worsened. My hair grew really long, to my ankle, and people began shying away from me. I had no friends at school either. One day, I was walking along the beach when I saw 4 boys gang up against a fragile-looking boy. Suddenly, an idea popped into my head. I wrapped my hair all around me and pretended to be a ghost. When the boys saw me, they ran off scared and crying. I couldn't stop laughing my eyes out, and Alex, the other boy, joined in when he noticed I was just a normal girl. He thanked me, and I was about to walk away when he quickly grabbed my hand.
Don't go. I just moved into town and don't know anybody. I was wondering if you want to be friends. I can understand if you don't want to. It's not like people die to talk with me anyway. I can be alone.
Do you really want to be my friend? And just like that, I had my very first friend ever. We spoke about everything and decided to be BFFs. I even took him home to see my crazy mom because he never believed the tales I told him about her. We walked into the room and Mom called out for me.
Is that you, Penny? Bring the tape rule. It's time for your daily measurement.
And just like that, she pulled me closer and started measuring the length of my hair. Alex laughed out loud. That was when Mom saw him. She was about to talk, but then I dragged Alex to my room. We spent the whole day thinking about ways to get my hair cut. I knew none of our plans would work, because Mom wouldn't approve of any. But it was the start of junior high, and I did not want to look like a freak on my first day, so I confronted Mom again.
No haircut for this silly reason. It's actually good. Maybe your classmates will take videos of your hair and help you trend on Instagram and TikTok. So do not worry. Go to sleep.
I felt so sad. Soon, it was the first day of school, and no doubt I received deadly stares all along the hallway. But gladly, no one had made any mean statement about my hair yet, so I felt good. As I was walking to my class, I saw a girl about to trip down the stairs. Hey, watch out! I reached out to help her from falling. I was expecting a thank you and maybe a friendship in return, but she screamed.
You witch! This is all your fault. You tried to make me fall with your stupid long hair. Everyone, watch out for her. She's up to no good. Thank God I have good reflex skills, or you would have killed me.
Turns out, she was Brittany, the most influential girl there. I was standing helpless with kids around me mocking and yelling, but then someone pulled me out of the crowd. Alex!
Leave her alone, you idiots, or you'll have to face my wrath.
I thought, wow. But actually, things only became worse. They all now started calling Alex a freak too. I ran away from the scene to the gym and cried my eyes out. Days went by so fast, and slowly everyone stopped noticing I even existed. I just sat with Alex watching Hear My Story videos whenever I got time, and we had a lot to talk about it. You should totally subscribe too. I became perfectly fine with it until Mom came home with a weird-looking spray one day.
Honey, it will control your hair growth and make it normal. Come, let me spray it on your hair.
Normal? Anything for normal. Spray all you want. Only it didn't help stop my hair. It made it even longer, to the extent that my hair was now sweeping the floor. When I saw Mom's face light up, I realized she had tricked me into this. I picked up my phone and called Dad to come get me. When Mom saw my suitcase, she grew livid and cried, hugging me.
Don't leave me, Penny. Please. I honestly didn't know your hair would grow longer. It was the people at the store who tricked me.
What? She changed? Could she be telling the truth?
You leave, how am I going to get popular? Plus, all our friends and neighbors will mock me.
Of course you didn't change. Bye, Mom. I left with Dad, and the very next week, Dad took me to see the doctor, who told me I had been cured now, thanks to Mom's weird spray. Then I had a haircut and couldn't wait for the summer to be over so I could share the news with Alex. But sadly, Alex didn't come to school for days. Then one day I went over to his house and found out he had left the city with his mom without even saying goodbye. I was so heartbroken. But now, school became pretty normal to me. I had friends and wasn't a freak anymore. One day in 11th grade, we heard that a new guy was joining us, and he was very hot. Whatever, girls. I'm not interested in running and greeting him. He's obviously gonna be a rich brat.
A penny for your thoughts?
OMG, I knew that voice anywhere. It was Alex. Only he had changed into a very handsome boy. Alex, oh, how I've missed you. I can't believe you left without a word.
I know. I'm sorry, Penny. Mom needed urgent medical care. I didn't even take my phone. I'm back now. Won't let you be anymore.
I gave him the biggest hug ever. I could feel Brittany watching, sizing me with her eyes, but I did not care.
Hey, Alex. Looking good. It's been a while. Want to catch up?
Gosh, she was so desperate. Alex didn't respond, but kept talking to me about my hair, playing with it, and this made Brittany storm off. But she was persistent. One time, she wore all pink, trying to grab Alex's attention. It was so blinding that I couldn't help but squint. You know she's doing all these for you. Why don't you cut her some slack?
I don't care. She once gave you a hard time. She deserves this treatment now.
Seeing Alex and me hanging out together all the time, there were rumors that we were dating, but I wasn't surprised though, because we just thought it's fun. Soon, I got asked out by the most popular jock, Chad, and couldn't contain my joy because I never thought the most popular guy in school would ever notice me. I told Alex about it, but he didn't seem happy.
You really are gonna date him just because he took notice of you today? I mean, you're here with him since kindergarten.
Oh, please. We both know I was an alien before. No wonder he got near me. Anyways, what should I wear? Any ideas? He was still not feeling good about it, but the date was so perfect. And now I had my very first boyfriend and the whole school knew. But Alex started behaving weird, especially when Chad was near me.
Hey, babe. Hey, Alex.
Alex, you know what? Chad and I were... Alex just stood up and walked away, and that was how our encounters always went. The school day was around the corner, and I was so confused because both Alex and Chad were on the football team, and I didn't know which of their numbers to wear. I put on my normal clothes to avoid two grumpy boys, but I guess it wasn't enough.
Why are you wearing that and not my number? I thought we already agreed.
I should have, but you know Alex is also playing.
And what does that loser have to do about this? Just go home, Penny.
We were beginning to attract a small crowd. It was getting embarrassing for me. Alex also happened to hear this and flared up.
Don't talk to my best friend that way, jerk. You know you don't deserve her.
But you do?
And they started fighting. I thought my hair and Mom were my only problems, but now this? Ugh. The next few days, I ignored both Alex and Chad. I couldn't stand their male ego. The worst part was Chad made no effort to apologize. I couldn't shake the feeling that he was keeping a secret from me and decided to watch him like a hawk. One evening, he told me he was going to read, and I wasn't fully believing it. I stalked him and reached a party. Such a liar! I hid behind the bush, stayed there for a while thinking how to approach him when I heard a voice from behind.
A penny for your thoughts?
Jeez, Alex, you scared me. He was so close to my face and my heart skipped a beat. What was wrong with me? It was only Alex, but my cheeks grew really red.
Are you all right, Pen? You look sick.
Yeah, I'm fine. Bye. I ran away. Phew, that was so weird. The next day at school, Alex cornered me into a hallway and demanded to know everything. I finally caved in and retold everything.
I told you, he can't be trusted. So, how do we start?
Oh, Alex, thank you so much. This feels like the good old days, hey? Soon, the stalking duo sprung into action, and we got to spend a ton of quality time together, so I couldn't just possibly ignore his charms. He was growing on me, but I had a boyfriend who chose that exact moment to call me.
Hey, babe. I know it feels like forever, but I have reasons. I'll tell you everything. I want to see you. How about we go on a special date?
Just like that, I forgot about his recent behavior. I couldn't bring myself to tell Alex about this because it was like betraying him after everything we did the last week. So I ignored him. And on the day of my date, Chad stood me up with a flimsy excuse. I called Alex and told him about it. He was angry at first, but we managed to track down Chad's location. It led us to an alley where we saw him talking to Brittany.
The plan was to separate them and not make them spend time with each other, dummy.
What if they do that? You are the one I want now.
What on earth was I hearing? I looked at Alex and he stood emotionless. If you like Brittany, why ask me out, you lying jerk?
Oh, please don't feel important. He only did that because I asked him to. But nothing changed. You and Alex only grew closer.
What does this have to do with Alex? What about us?
Can't you see he likes you?
No he doesn't. We are just best friends. Right, Alex? He didn't respond, but walked out. Oh no. So I was wrong? Have I been blind to see that Alex always liked me? I ran after Alex, but he was too fast. I called him several times, but he never answered, and he suddenly went AWOL from school. Dad noticed I was sad and tried everything to cheer me up. Dad, how did you know you liked Mom?
I just liked being around her, and she made me so happy.
Do you think she misses us?
Yes, she does, but don't stray off of our discussion. If this is about that lad, Alex, I've always known you both liked each other.
Dad knew? Everyone knew, and I was just shutting him out. My bad. I hurriedly ran to his house and rang his doorbell. I got no response, but I saw the lights on through his bedroom window. Alex, I know you're in there and you can hear me. I'm sorry about everything. I didn't realize how much you meant to me until today when I saw the defeated look on your face. I'm so sorry for sidelining your feelings. It took me this long to realize that I like you so much and not just as friends. Hey, come on out, please. He didn't respond for some time. I was about to return home when suddenly he peeked out of his window.
Nice confession, by the way. I think the whole neighborhood now knows about your feelings for me.
I couldn't prevent the waterworks that followed.
Stop crying. Don't you cry when I'm not near to wipe your tears. Plus, the sight is unpleasant. Wait.
He walked down and met me at his lawn. I ran and hugged him. Why didn't you pick my calls or come to school? I was worried.
Mom was sick again. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you intentionally, but I thought I should also give you some space to think, to understand that I've been in love with you the first day since you saved me.
Oh, I love you too, Alex. He pulled me in and planted a sweet kiss on my lips. There were a million butterflies in my tummy, and I couldn't be any happier. I even visited Mom once, and she still looked upset that I had cut my hair, so I thought it's best to let her be for some more time. Hooray! It's giveaway time! One lucky person who downloads Pocket FM in the next 24 hours will get a chance to win $1,000. All you have to do is just download Pocket FM by clicking this button, or click the link in the description. Or just simply search Pocket FM on the Play Store or App Store.